Present Yourself is a public speaking book that's not just about how to create a presentation or how to hold your hands in a certain way or how to be a speaker, but instead it's focused on helping you find your unique perspective that you can share with the world. My name is Danielle Barnes. My pronouns are she and her, and I'm the CEO of Women Talk Design. I've been running Women Talk Design for the past 5 years because I believe deeply that we need to hear the voices of more women and non-binary folks. While Present Yourself is a public speaking book, we're using the term public speaking pretty broadly. We ultimately want you to share your voice, and that could be at a work meeting, it could be on the conference stage, it could be when being interviewed in a podcast, or even in written form through a blog post or a book. There are a lot of public speaking books out there, and yet we still believe that Present Yourself, the book, needs to exist. One of the main philosophies of the Present Yourself book that's really unique is that there's no one right way to do something. So rather than say, here's the exact process you should follow every time, we're going to introduce you to several different types of tools and resources so you can create processes and rituals that work best for you. This book is made up of stories and advice from a dozen different contributors. We all have different backgrounds and identities and perspectives, and someone's advice might resonate more than someone else's. And so this is a really special part of this book, being able to hear from so many different people and their advice when it comes to sharing your voice. And finally, there's an emphasis on community, which I know might feel weird because reading a book is normally a solo activity. But what's so important when it comes to sharing your ideas is not going at that alone. And that's going to be built into this book so that on your own time, as you're reading and as you're considering and exploring, you can then figure out how to go and build your own community of support to help you along the way. You know somebody out there who's waiting for their turn to speak. Maybe you are that person. That's why we need you to make this book a reality. Thank you so much for supporting us on this journey. Thank you to everyone who has been part of Women Talk Design since 2013, when Christina Woodkey first made the speaker directory. Thank you to the thousands of you around the world who have helped build and continue to build this community. And finally, thank you to you for being here, for listening, and for supporting this book.